Hey everybody, MT here. Today we're going to be learning Wish You Were Here, which is actually the first song I learned on guitar. And it was incredibly useful for me because it taught me a lot of skills, including hammer-ons, strumming, licks, individual notes, chords, so it's kind of a nice combination of individual notes or licks and chords. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do to prepare to play this intro is you want to place your third and fourth fingers on the third fret of the first and second strings. And you're going to want to leave them there for all of the intro, which includes the individual notes and the chords. Okay. Next, we're going to want to get our right hand ready to play the fifth string, open, meaning no frets. And what we're going to do is hammer onto the second fret of that fifth string with our first finger, like this. Alright, so we've gotten two notes out of playing one string, or a string one time. That's called a hammer-on if you're unaware. After you do that, your pick is resting on the fourth string, open. You play that note, and then you play the fourth string again with the second fret. First finger on the second fret. So let's recap that. We have fifth string open, hammer on, the second fret. Fourth string open, fourth string second fret. One more time. Now, we're going to play an E minor chord. And funny enough, we're actually already fingering an E minor chord. An E minor 7 chord to be exact. But what we want to do is barely touch the fifth string with our first finger so as to mute it, so that we can just sort of play the chord here easily. And you're going to strum all 6 strings, and you're going to go down, down, up like this. Okay. Now that's pretty much a safe bet for any of these strumming patterns, is a down, down, up. That's what I've taught for a long time. And you can do variations, as Gilmore does here and there. But sometimes it's better to do things in general at first and wait for the specifics a little bit later. So I'm recommending a down, down, up in general. So let's recap. We have the fifth string open, hammer on, fourth string, second fret, down, down, up. One more time. Now we're already in place for the next part, all right, and that's going to be second fret, fourth string. We play that. Then we play the third string open, which is the G string. Then back to the fourth string, second fret. Then fourth string open. So let's recap that. That's 4 notes right there. Second fret, fourth string. Third string open. Fourth string, second fret. Fourth string open. One more time. And then we play a G chord. And what we want to do is place our second finger on the third fret, sixth string, and first finger, second fret, fifth string. And of course we're keeping these 2 fingers there. And we do down, down, up again. So let's recap that. Okay, one more time. Believe it or not, that's a lot of the song, of the intro, because we're going to have that repeating here and there. So let's play that whole thing. One more time, because I flipped a note. Now we're going to repeat the whole thing, except we add we add a note on the very beginning of it that we didn't play at the beginning. And it's this 3rd fret 6th string. So we're going to add that before we do the 5th string, like this. And then the 5th string, hammer on. Okay? So I'm going to play that with the second time with that 3rd fret added. All right, so we've done sort of a loop, right? And we've done it twice. The second time of the loop, we added that G, which is the 3rd fret 6th string. The 3rd and 4th time starts pretty much the same lick. However, it ends differently. So let's go over that. So let's start it. Now instead of doing what we've been doing, we're going to go 2nd fret 4th string, 4th string open, 5th string 2nd fret, and then 5th string open. And then we're going to play an A sus4, A7 sus4 to be exact. And in order to do that, we need to place our first finger back onto the 4th string 2nd fret. And with our right hand, we want to play these 5 strings here, starting on the 5th string. Down, down, up, some variation. Let me go over those 4 notes again. So that's after this, and our E minor. Now we're going to go 2nd fret, open, 5th string 2nd fret, open, and then place my finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string, down, down, up. Okay? One more time without me talking. Now you'll notice I did a variation there, and I did more strums. But like I said, the down, down, up will always work. And you're welcome to, try other variations. The 4th time, we've done 3 loops out of 4. 3 sort of 4-bar phrases. So the last phrase, we do exactly the same thing, except we play the beginning as if it were the first time, meaning we start on the 5th string and we hammer on. So we're skipping that 3rd fret. So the 4th phrase is okay. So I ended that exactly the same as the 3rd time, and I started it very similarly. So the whole 4th phrase is hammer on, 4th string, 2nd fret, 2, open, 5th string, 2nd fret, open, A chord. And the ending of this intro is a nice little wrap-up, which, again, everything stays here, but we've just ended with. Now we're going to play the 5th string open, hammer on to the 2, to the 2nd fret, back to open 5th string, and then a G chord. So one more time, hammer to 2nd fret, open, G chord. So let's play the 4th loop into that ending. Now, that's the intro. The intro repeats, and there's a guitar solo, which I'm going to cover in a later video. So let's play the whole intro together at a slow pace. And if you want to play it at more the pace on the record, it's at the beginning of the video. But let's go through it at a slow pace. All right. So what do we do for our first step? We get our 3rd and 4th fingers. You might have a little bit of a of a string mark there, and place them there, and let's go. 1, 2, 3. Repeats. Now, when I'm strumming the G chord, I'm doing a mixture of down and down ups, meaning down, down up, down, down up is a nice reliable pattern. However, what Gilmour's doing is not just a repeatable pattern necessarily. So he's got a mixture of downs up, down and ups that would be, a little too much to deal with as far as a nice video. So what I recommend is starting with a basic pattern. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down would be one. Another one would be down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Something like that. What you should do is eventually get comfortable enough after playing so much that you can kind of come up with your own strumming patterns that feels a little more organic and less rehearsed. So there you have it. Wish You Were Here from Pink Floyd. My favorite band is actually Pink Floyd. So hope you enjoyed this and learned something from it. And please subscribe to my channel. And I would love to hear a comment about another song you would like to learn. So subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you for your support. And we'll see you next time. Bye.